So the last video I made was talking about harmony in a pretty technical way, and I think one of the fundamental things that makes music so special is that it actually exists somewhere between technical meaning or reference or function or whatever you want to call it, and actually just having a sound and being a material acoustic thing. And I wanted to use one of my favorite chords to show that. Some people call it a French augmented sixth chord, some people call it a dominant with a flat fifth, some people call it a dominant with a sharp 11th, or you can just see it as the type of 7th chord that is native to the whole tone scale. And each of the 4 examples that I chose in this video show the multiplicity of this chord. So in its material parts, the chord just looks like this. It has major thirds and it has whole steps, also major third here and a whole step. But also it has 2 tritones, one there and one there. This kind of makes it a sister of the diminished chord, which is 2 tritones a minor third apart. But in this situation, the tritones are a major third apart, or a whole step apart, depending on how you want to see it. The first example I picked out comes from the last movement of Schubert's Arpeggione Sonata. After an extended period in D minor, Schubert will retransition back into A major, which is the home key of the A section. But in his transition, he's going to use this French augmented sixth chord. The viola part goes a little something like this. Now you might be saying that that's just a normal dominant chord, but the arpeggione, or the viola, or the cello is singing that note, that's the sharp 4, that becomes the 5th degree of the dominant chord, that becomes the 2nd degree of the tonic, resolving down to 1. So in this situation, you can clearly see that the sharp 4 is anticipating the dominant, and the other notes are just half-step anticipations of all the notes of the dominant chord before it goes back to the tonic. Straight voice leading. The next example is from the Thelonious Monk song Monk's Dream. The song uses the chord in several different ways, both as a sonic effect, as part of the sound identity of the song, and also for its harmonic voice leading purposes. So the tune opens it's more just part of the sound material of the song. It's not a functional harmony. At the end of the A section of the tune, Monk just features 3 of them in a row, so that the middle one ends up functioning like a tritone substitution. So instead of going 5-7, 5-7 again, he goes The third example that I have for you is by
Jesús Guridi.
And it's a song called No Quiero Tus Avellanas. The poem is a woman telling her lover that she doesn't want anything more to do with him because she finds his former declaration of love empty. Nonetheless, she's fixated on those words that he once told her. And here
Jesús Guridi. Jesús Guridi is the name.
Uses this sound somewhere between its functional and its sonic qualities to capture that dream state that's also somehow moving forward. But the voice leading he uses, or lack thereof, is actually what helps to heighten this effect. The song opens with a solo left hand in E major. We don't know that the song is actually in A major yet. And then we get this sound from above.
Jesús Guridi.
Gives you the French augmented sixth chord straight in root position, but then this chord, you could interpret this as an F7 with a sharp 5 that will eventually take us to E7, so the minor sixth of A minor. But I think the way that he writes it, the way that we actually hear this sound, is an alternation between the 2 whole tone scales. So after such tonal writing in the piano intro,
Jesús Guridi
really makes it sound like something outside of the tonal system. Probably my favorite example, and my jaw dropped once I actually confirmed that it was actually this chord in this song, is from the Colombian singer who goes by the stage name Chiquita Magic. In her song Monday Mexico, she just slams.
Cuando